Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect, back for you once again. And well, my audacity is a little odd right now, so hopefully this will, cover the whole thing. All right. Anyway, how you doing? Hope you're feeling blessed. And well, before we get into the other stuff with WWE, we've got some updates here on the whole Vince McMahon and such. Hmm, You know, weird the weird stuff, the craziness, and everything else. Now, a co-defendant in Vince McMahon sex offer is now John Laurinaitis, saying he's a victim too. This is on Vice.com. Says a lawyer for John Laurinaitis, a co-defendant in the explosive civil sex trafficking lawsuit brought last week against WWE founder Vince McMahon and WWE itself, appeared to corroborate central claims in the suit in a statement to Vice News today. While disputing Laurinaitis' role as described in the complaint, Edward Brennan, the lawyer, said the client is himself a victim, just like the plaintiff, General Granite, a former WE employee. The truth will come out, Brennan said. In the suit brought last week in federal court, Grant says that McMahon and Laurinaitis sexually assaulted her in WE's corporate offices, that McMahon also trafficked her to Laurinaitis, the company's former head of talent relations. McMahon, according to the suit, went so far as to schedule appointments for her to sexually service Laurinaitis. Earlier today, Vice News reached out to Brandon and an attorney in the Tampa area to confirm that he represents Laurinaitis, and he did so, adding as an aside, Mr. Laurinaitis denies the allegations in the misguided complaint and will be vigilantly defending these charges in court, not the media. Like the plaintiff, Mr. Laurinaitis is a victim of the case, not a predator. The truth will come out. The knives are out, man. The knives are out. And I already made my statement about this and how this would end up like how Les Moonves and everything else. Because remember, he was all this stuff too, and then at the end of the day, he just disappeared. I'm getting the same vibe here, but then again, maybe not. Maybe there actually will have some consequences. I would love to see that. I would love to see actual consequences, but you never know at this point. I would love to see that to actually have just to really been just feel like yes, there's actually some consequences to these people's actions, and I want to see these men and women who are going through these horrible just the horrific actions that these men did be held accountable. These men should be held accountable, and the victims should be protected and should be. And my heart goes out to those victims, and it just seems like, I mean, it just. I hope that these people who, like I said, I expect them to pay a big money, and then Vince just goes away, and they just keep moving. Ah, anyway. Um, like I said, I want, like I said, justice, and I want draw line eyes go down, and if they all fighting, line eyes and Vince are fighting, and they both take each other out, then so be it. I think that would be best for everybody. Yeah, but anyway, but there's also other news in WWE, and right now, and make sure to get all this stuff here. But there's also other bad news WWE because the road to WrestleMania has hit a bit of a detour as well CM Punk. But yeah, this right here, um, CM Punk has a torn triceps, and he did it during the Royal Rumble. And man, and he's like he missed WrestleMania 40 and he is going to miss it. And compounding injuries of Seth Rollins, and because he's got a torn meniscus, and you have I think Kevin Owens is working hurt. and many other and many others. And people are saying, well, this is why you need WWE needs to get Okada. I'm like, no, they don't need Okada. They don't need to get more free agents. What they need to do is to finally build some actual talent. They need to actually, which I think some people really need to right now, and I think a lot of people, will probably not like to hear this. They need to start building up their own talent. They need to start building up their own things. They build up their own talent. They need to start building up their new. They need to start building up because right now it's just been WWE has a problem of these these injuries and these old guys. The old people are getting hurt, and this is a problem where they don't build up any young talent. I honestly think that I mean, heck, you have the biggest stars right now on Raw Judgment Day is Finn Balor and Damian Priest, and they're in their 40s. Um, you got Roman Reigns, he's up there. Seth Rollins is up there. AJ Styles, LA Knight, Randy Orton. Hell, Cody Rhodes ain't no spring chicken either. I mean, Jey Uso's up there. Sami Zayn is up there. Drew McIntyre's a little up there too. There's a lot of guys who are seasoned and Lashley's up there too. R-Truth is around is like 50 years old. He's 50. And you look at what's you know 50, man. It's just that where are the new young, the new young talent? Where are the new young talent there? I mean, the women's wrestling, looking at the Royal Rumble, most of that crowd is dead. They didn't even care. In fact, the messed up part about all the is that, the women's division, which looks fine, they got little to no. In fact, the most reaction was Jade. Other than Jade and let's see, Becky Lynch and like Naomi, the one of the biggest reactions was Jordan Grayson. She doesn't work there. And the same thing of the men's roster. The crowd just did not care for any of them. Bland the instrumentation. No one really cares about them. Most of these guys are just dudes anyway. They're not. I mean, it feels like the entire roster just feels just there. It's in a holding position, and there's no young talent. When's the last time you had a good youth movement? What, 07, 08? Maybe you had like Kofi, you got CM Punk up there, you have all these other people. When's the last time you had a good youth movement in WWE without them being like sanctioned in NXT? Other than Dominic Mysterio. And this is again a problem. This is a problem that WWE has to, they have to actually do these things. WWE has to actually confront this. If not, you're gonna be like when New Japan is when they have no Okada now, you have no Rainmaker. They're gonna have to do a rebuild. They're gonna have to build up new young stars. And if WWE keeps messing around, you're gonna be in the same position. Who's their next people up? And then when they finally put them up there, the crowds are like, who? Who are these people? Why should I care? That sort of thing. That's what you have. What's going on is that you can have WWE and have this issue and such. That's what it is. I That's what I feel like, and that's what I'm feeling right now because they need to start building young talent. They need to start really pushing. And why is Braun Breaker not on Raw or SmackDown? He should be the one taking down Gunther. Why is Trick and Mello and everything else stuck in NXT? Why they should be going on SmackDown? Why is Von Wagner wasting his time? Dragunov is wasting his time. There's a lot of young talent in WWE that needs to be on that main roster, and they should be destroying them. They should be they should be leveling them. But instead, here we are, like looking at CM Punk's injury and everything else and all this stuff here. Hmm. But yeah, I honestly think it's the worst thing here. It looks like it just seems to be the the more we look at what's going on in WWE right now is this. And until like I said, until there's change, actual real change, you're not gonna really fix the problem of having these you can't have these free agents come in, take someone else's spot, and then next year they get hurt and they just mess up all the plans. Then you get stuff like WrestleMania 32, which everyone was hurt. There was no one really built up young stars, and you had a detestable main event. That's what's gonna happen. And speaking of like Seth Rollins and such, things are not looking good for old Sethity Seth because this rumor is right here. Supposedly, here it is. Um, according to people, there have been yeah, it looks like rumor has it that Seth Rollins' Captain America role has been basically been quiet. Leak, yeah, he looks like he's gonna be playing King Cobra, member of the Serpent Society. But then, well, looks like the Serpent Society has been removed from the movie. This is according to can we get to like Super at Can We Get Some Toes via comic book movie. The Separate Society has all been removed from the movie, meaning we won't see Rollins at all. Which is supposedly, this news, take it with a grain of salt, by the way. I mean, this could be true. This could be a really bad, this is bad. Because I mean, he was really happy for him because now Seth Rollins, he was built to, going to be a part of this movie, and now it's basically been recutting out, you know, basically additional scenes and material reshooting because that's and ballooning the budget because that's what Marvel needs more ballooning the budget. That's gonna be so much fun. And then that sucks right for him. And then like Becky Lynch was cut from the Eternals, which also sucks too because yeah. And now it's just looks like it was just the phase 5 looks like it's gonna be even more confusion for that. And more confusion, more, more sad, more just overbloated budgets. While Disney is trying to correct the ship off of a very lukewarm phase 4 and a disastrous phase 5. It's a disaster. Here's me hoping as a DC fan that, the rest, which is something what they need to do is hopefully the new Superman movie, which looks good, looks nice. New Superman movie and the Supergirl movie. Hopefully they got their Supergirl, which hopefully is gonna be good too. Then you got hopefully Paradise Lost and a new Wonder Woman, which is gonna be really hopefully it's gonna be good too. I'm betting that's gonna be the big hit. I'm telling you about that. But anyway, that's my thoughts on my ramblings, if you will, of the WE and everything what's going on right now. But like I say again, they need some changes. WE needs changes, not just in the executive branches and such, but also in the ring stuff, and also get new faces, new young folks in there. And NXT is going to be one of their main strengths and their main weaknesses because no matter how good the NXT stuff is there, they're going to have to need them because they're going to be on the CW, which they need to have more ratings such, keep it on there, that failed Six Network, which that's a whole other discussion. Anyway, I will be right back. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about 10 Cent. Oh, we're talking about that 10 Cent, ladies and gentlemen. And well, it's not going to be a very good talking point. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be very interesting and also other things that they're looking to be getting into. Anyway, we'll be right back. Right to this here live on the Dukect Lounge. We'll be right back right after